Well, this is me standing at the edge of the waste rock pile. It goes down here in front of me. That's pretty big. And that's looking across the valley. And unfortunately, though, the portal for this waste rock pile that I just showed you is right up here in front of me. But it's totally and completely eroded shut. A lot of the mines out here, the portals are still open, even though they're eroded. But this one, you can see, there's nothing left. It would have been right in there. You'd have to dig that out, and that'd be a lot of work. Again, really a great view. There's the waste rock pile and all that country beyond. Okay, so Nick and I came up here to this eroded portal and just dug around for about 5 minutes right here, and we found a gap. See the gap? And there's cold air blowing out of it. So we actually found the portal. See where his shovel's going? And you can feel the cold air blowing out. It's like a breeze. So just by blind luck, within 5 minutes, we just chose to start digging here. We could have dug anywhere on this erosion pile, but we picked the right spot.
I mean, we may not get in.
Right.
Until we do a lot of work.
Yeah.
But we found the opening. And we had to hike a lot to get up here. So
yeah, this was pretty hard to get to.
This is satisfying.
This is very satisfying. Yes, it's going to take work to get in here, but...
Okay, so we're making some progress. You can see the hole there. We can look in there and see both, or at least the left side of the tunnel wall. And then Nick said he saw some timbers laying on the ground in there. But massive amounts of air coming out of there. So we've only been doing this for about 30 minutes and we've made a lot of progress. So here is the eroded portal. We spent about an hour digging out and a lot of air blowing out of there. So that was a lot of work. Usually when you dig these portals out, it takes forever or never works. But we just lucked out and picked the right spot and broke through within 5 minutes. So let's go in and check it out. Nobody's been in here probably in over 100 years. So who knows what we're gonna find. Okay, so there's the portal we came through. You can see where we dug it out. You can see the erosion pile there where my light is. And then there's an old wooden door here that used to be blocking the mine right there. And there's no footprints in here whatsoever because we're the first ones in here in over a century. And we'll go check it out. Here's an old can already. A rusted old can, but who knows what we're going to find in here, if anything.
So it's already worth the effort.
Yep.
This is cool.
So we're headed that way.
Let's go.
So one thing that always concerned me about digging out a mine that's been totally sealed is the oxygen level. But we have oxygen meters, and we just reset them at the entrance. So if there's low oxygen, we'll be alerted.
What level does it go on that?
I think under 19%. Here's some old pipe. No, it's strapping. There was some of this outside the mine too, this metal strapping, so they might have used that for the ore cart tracks. Okay, a bit of collapse or backfill. And next to the tunnel, it's a T intersection.
Going right as a group.
It's a dead end here straight ahead, but it's a T intersection. Try to get up to this without falling. Oh, looks like there's some timbering up there maybe. We'll go to the right.
And these are some decent sized crystals.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh, Nick said, oh boy.
How do you feel like climbing, Frank?
Here's a little alcove, but there's something major up here. I think Nick said there's a ladder system.
Don't get by that edge.
Yeah.
Oh, check this out.
Don't come over here.
Oh yeah, that goes way down there. Look at that. I gotta zoom in on that.
That ladder looks doable almost.
It does.
I'd have to
I don't
play
want
around with it a bit to see how rotted away it is first, but I'm having to shimmy my way across here. I don't want to get too close. That is really eroded.
That's as far as I can zoom in. Let me zoom back out. Yeah, that's
it goes up too.
look at the colors there in that pillar.
It's got a second level up there.
Dang.
How's that ladder?
It's out of reach.
Okay, we just came from that incline shaft back there. Nick made it across, but the mine didn't go too much further past that and faced out. So we all decided not. Me and Tracy didn't go across. It was too dangerous, and we're just not that skilled. But here's the junction. We have to go that way. That was a dead end, and the portal is that way that we dug out. Looks like there's some backfill way down there. Let's go check it out. Boy, lots of colors in here. Green, yellow, gray, red, purple. There's some backfill here that we're making our way over. Not sure where this came from, but it's low clearance. Oh, no footprints whatsoever. It's pretty cool being inside a mine that's been sealed up for probably a century. Oh, I think we can go over this pile. I see the tunnel continuing beyond it. Let me get up here and we'll check it out. Well, here's the top of the backfill, and it keeps going. There's more piles of backfill further in the tunnel. See that? But lots of amazing colors in the ceiling there. Okay, we just came from that way. I let Nick and Tracy pass me. So we're gonna make our way down here. And my helmet light just flashed, so that means I gotta change batteries.
Did you change batteries?
Yeah, my helmet light just blinked. I'll get up here and
Let's take a rest. I need a new battery in mine too, so.
okay, we all just changed out our batteries. I know my helmet battery was blinking, so. Okay, here's more backfill.
After this hump, you need to stay to the right.
Why?
We think there might be a small pocket, but we're not sure if it falls through. There's enough space, but I'm just letting you know to stay to the right.
Okay. Okay, we got to go down. We're going to avoid one over there because that may be a shaft or something, so we got to go that way. Well, that's the end of the mine right there. What they call the face. There's a carbide drawing right there, a circle with a dot, but don't know what that means. That was done by a miner. So we're gonna make our way back. So we're making our way back out over these backfill piles. And that's where we just came from. Just massive amounts of backfill in this particular branch. See where you have to climb over? You can see Nick and Traci up there. Well, we're still making our way back to the junction. I'm in a little chamber here. Lots of different colors all around us. Pretty spectacular. But we're headed back that way. Here's a better shot of that door. I pulled it up. Look at the craftsmanship on that door. And then there's the original bracket for the hasp. Just think that bracket, even though it's all rusted, it dates back probably to the 1860s, 1870s. But here's the door frame. So we're gonna make our way out. Again, this is what we dug out. Pretty impressive. Totally got lucky with this. So let's get out of here.